Well, happy weekend, everybody, and welcome to spring. It's officially springtime now. It's also time to do the weekend video. Get ready. Well, you know what? Today I want to tell you about a question I get every once in a while. I don't think more than 3 or 4 months go by before another person asks me the same question. Sometimes it's in an email. Most of the time it's in a post on like Facebook when people are criticizing us for this gospel, the good news of the redemption of the world, that all are saved, that the world has been saved. And believe it or not, they ask the same question, and it always baffles me. And the question is, if everybody's really saved, then why do you even bother teaching the gospel? One person even went so far after that as to say, why not just let everybody enjoy being saved? I really wonder why, if they ever even think about what they're saying. Well, the reason that we preach this gospel, the reason we teach this gospel, is because not everybody understands that. Not everybody is enjoying being saved. Um, most of us in the gospel revolution come from a very sincere Christian background. We accepted Jesus, we believed in him, we asked for forgiveness. We kept a short sin account, we witnessed, we led people to the Lord. We served God in every way we could. I personally had doubts. Some of us are taught you once saved, always saved. Some of us are taught you can lose your salvation. I was taught you could lose your salvation, and I lived half the time in doubt because I thought I might have at one point, somewhere, some way, lost my salvation. Um, Untold heartbreaking stories. Uh, Ex-Catholics who became evangelicals, Pentecostals, Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists. They come from big Catholic families, and then they fear for all their entire family going to hell. And they try to convert them, and they cause nothing but distress in the entire family. Um, I have a friend who died a few years ago in a motorcycle accident. And for 2 years, I tried comforting his mother, a very, very devout Christian woman who knew that he had been drinking the night he was driving home. He had a couple beers, just a couple. Probably wasn't in the least bit drunk. He was going through a divorce, not living with his wife. They'd been separated for quite a while, and he was with a new girl. Um, and after the memorial for his funeral, a former pastor of hers saw her just a few days later and said, "It's sad about your son. It's too bad that he's in hell because he wasn't living right." And that woman was tormented by that. She did not know if he was living right. He had accepted Jesus as his personal Lord and Savior, but in their eyes, he was living a sinful life. I know other parents whose children no longer go to church. They're adults. They have nothing against church, but they don't go to church, and they're lukewarm to their parents. And because they're lukewarm, God is going to spit them out, and they're afraid. And the question was, why not just let everybody enjoy being saved? Everybody's not enjoying being saved. And the reason being is because of what they were taught. And so here's where the gospel revolution comes along, and this is why we teach what we teach. Specifically, Mike Williams. And even more specifically, Mike is a very good unteacher. We've all been taught the things that are tormenting people right now, and the people who find us are very grateful and love this gospel because it untaught them what they were taught wrong, and they believe in a greater Jesus who did a greater work. We bring relief, and we're going to keep bringing relief thanks to people continuing to support us because they truly understand why we teach what we teach. So I don't know why people don't actually think about their question, because they know people aren't enjoying being saved, that everybody's not enjoying being saved. They're not even thinking what they're really asking. It's revolutionary. Have a revolutionary week.